A traffic stop for a hidden license plate, and Swerving quickly takes a turn when the woman admits she had been drinking and smoking marijuana. What started as a simple traffic violation leads the officer to suspect this may be a DWI investigation.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi, my name's Officer Scarborough, CPD. The reason why I pulled you over, because initially you don't have a license, well, license plate wasn't visible from where I was at.
Oh, yeah,
and then you were all over the road quite a bit. Everything okay?
Oh, everything is fine, yeah, sorry. I was just kind of like thinking about where to go, so I apologize.
Okay.
I grew up here. I used to live here. I'm going to give you my license.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll probably ask for it. And that leads me to the next thing I was going to say. I know it says it's expired. If you look it up, it should say that it's renewed.
Okay. Do you have one out of New Mexico that you're waiting for? Or?
No, my mom is actually visiting my brother, whose birthday was yesterday.
Okay.
4 brothers, but the one who's still living in San Francisco is there, and she was picking up my license. I'm going to be going back. My dad had, his second cancer he's been out dealing with. So anyway, I came back home for a while, and it just extended a little longer than I expected.
Okay.
But blah, blah, blah. If you look it up, it should be valid, and I have registration, insurance.
Can I see that as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry about it not being visible.
What's that?
I'm sorry about it not being visible. Some friends of mine,
yeah, I didn't see it
like,
until I got like right where I was at now, and obviously that's not a safe distance to travel behind somebody either, but it has to be visible within 50 feet, the license plate.
Yeah,
okay? So.
absolutely, yeah. I haven't been driving this car much, not that that matters, but the reason it's not back on the plate is because some friends were helping me to this was an auction car that we got, and they're helping me do some work, and it's normally not being driven, so I apologize.
So
yeah, I'll get that for you.
Yeah, minus the plate, you were kind of all over the road also while you were driving. I was behind you for quite some time. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You feeling okay?
I am. Yeah, I know. I am sorry. No, I'm just kind of figuring out where to go. I came from my dad's place. I'm going back to my mom's. She's not there. I was thinking about taking the dogs to the park. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, sorry about that.
Okay. Were you on the phone by chance while you were driving, or?
I was trying to no, I actually lost my phone, and so I was trying to figure out where to like I said, I was from here,
right?
But I have not been back except until recently for 25 years.
Okay.
I've been in California.
Yeah.
So anyway, no, I actually I was helping my mom. She's out of town. Long story longer. I was helping her reorganize her garage while she's been in California, like I mentioned, for my brother's birthday. And I don't have my phone. It's lost in her garage.
Okay.
So I was I don't have GPS, and that's kind of part of it is I'm trying to remember exactly where to go. Because except for when I was here, when I left, I'm 43. When I was 17, I knew you know what I mean? So anyway, that's part of it. So I apologize. No, I do not have my phone actually.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
And that is why. And it's probably part of me, definitely, if I may, or if you don't mind, you could grab it as well. In my trunk, I think might be the paperwork I'm looking for in a box inside.
Don't worry about it too much. I'll just utilize the VIN and the plate that you have in the window. But do me a favor, if you just want to put that back in the glove box, and then I'll just have you step out for a second, okay?
Sure.
I appreciate it. You can turn it off, save some gas. That's fine.
Thank you.
And the car belongs to you, or is it?
Me and my dad.
You and your dad?
Yeah.
Does your dad live here or lives in Cali?
He lives here. That's where I just came from. Yeah, him and his wife.
Okay. And you're just here visiting, correct?
I'm here visiting. My dad has now he's 2 different types of cancers he's now dealing with. Anyway, I came back. It was a little longer than I expected to be back here, but I'm staying with my mom. Okay. 901 West Conway, which is where we are going right now. She is out of town in California. This can all be verified. I do know her number. Might be the one number I know without my cell phone, but she is in San Francisco right now. But yes, I did come from my dad and his now wife's address, and I was driving back to my mom. So.
Miss Sue, I want to ask you something, because like I said, due to your drive behaviors, and I'm seeing you're having failure to maintain a lane, when you had made that left turn from Valley to go east on Picasso just now, you completely ran over that entire median right there. And before that, like I said, you're all over the road, you're crossing lanes of traffic, so on and so forth, so it was concerning for me, you know what I mean? So have you had anything to drink tonight at all?
A couple hours ago.
A few hours ago?
Yeah.
Okay. All
something that
I would like
might,
to put you do some field sobriety tests, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I did smoke a little marijuana, but that
Okay.
was, that was it.
Okay,
the-
that's cool.
yeah.
I appreciate you being honest
Yeah.
about it, all right?
Sure.
Do me a favor. If you just want to have a seat on my bumper for right now, and I'll be with
I
you in a
am
second.
also, I would like to note, legally blind without contacts or glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And so, again, without knowing where I am, I do know where I am.
Yeah, you have your contacts in right now, though, yeah?
I have a pair of contacts that were from my mom that are a few prescriptions less, but they were, it's actually kind of amazing. At 43 years old,
So this sobriety,
changed.
so the test, I'm not going to have you read anything at all.
Yeah.
You're just going to be following a stimulus and nothing that you need to...
Absolutely, I totally understand.
There's no
And I
details in
apologize.
fine print that you need to read at all. It's just
Cool.
a stimulus you're going to follow with your eyes, okay?
No problem.
But just do me a favor, just have a seat on my bumper real fast, and then we'll get with you in a second, okay?
Can I just stand over there, please?
You can stand over there, that's fine.
No
Yeah, however you
problem.
want to do
Thank
it.
you.
I'm gonna have you go through the sobriety test. You agree to do, okay? Do you still agree to do that?
What happens if I don't agree?
I just want to make sure you're able to drive. That's all it is, okay? Given
I
the
definitely know that I'm
given the
able to
things and the things
drive.
I observed and whatnot, it was concerning. Like I said, I just want to just test your sobriety to see where you're at right now, okay?
Sure. I'm definitely capable of driving. I also have my 2 dogs or like my kids in the car. I think I'd be more aware of what you're saying moving forward.
So if you have no recollection at all from you failing to maintain your lanes, you briefly at one moment at the intersection of Cicero and Valley, and you stopped on the side in the middle of
No
traffic.
recollection.
So do you recall any of that?
Yes, I do. Like I said, I don't have a GPS, and I was trying to figure out where I was going.
Okay.
If the problem is me being able to drive, I absolutely do not feel concerned with that.
Okay. Well, I feel concerned because of what I observed, and that's why I want to offer.
I understand,
Yeah,
and that's why you said you offered, and so I'm asking, am I obligated legally to do that?
So the thing is, I need to make sure that you're able to drive, and that's why I need to send you through standardized field sobriety tests so I can confirm that you are indeed able to drive and you're not impaired. That's what that means. So right now, I have suspicion that you are impaired, and you did admit
So you're
to
saying
continue.
I'm legally obligated to do
I'm not
this?
going to force you to do this test, but right now I feel like you have some impairment. That's why. Okay. So I would like to do this test to eliminate.
I do not want to do the test.
You wanna do
And
the
the
test?
reason being because there's been a lot of incidences, not just within my personal experience with myself or others I know, but hearing where things can, I don't feel comfortable with that.
Okay.
So, and I do feel comfortable driving. Again, I think being a little more aware of the fact that, hey, I don't have my GPS. Hey, it's dark. Maybe pulling over, understanding where I feel comfortable going. Like I know if I go down Valley, it will turn into where Maine, like I do. It's like right before right at University, right before.
I don't mean to.
And they go to Conway,
Yeah,
so I know how to get there.
Okay. So let me pause. You understand? You may know how to get somewhere, but it's how you're getting there. Okay. So just like I mentioned,
100%.
what I observed your driving behavior for one.
I feel like I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay. Your driving behavior, from what I observed, okay?
Okay.
Your eyes are glossy. You admitted to consuming alcohol earlier. You admitted to consuming marijuana as well. Okay. So what I saw are things that are indicative of you. What I saw is things that are indicative of you being under the influence of that. So I'm giving you the opportunity on your own to submit to this field sobriety test. That way I can gauge.
If I don't, what happens?
Right now, from what I've seen, I have enough probable cause to place you on arrest for that. So I would like to
So you
eliminate
could
that.
possibly arrest me. That's what I'm asking.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
So I guess I'm giving
So
you.
you're
I'm
like,
not forcing you to do that.
I grew up, here, but I'm also been in the Bay Area for 25 years. But the area where there's like a lot of understanding of what the probable cause is from cops. I did think you could understand in reverse, and so
That's why I'm breaking it down for you as to why we're here.
Thank you.
Right now,
That's
okay?
what I was asking.
Yes, ma'am.
As a human being to another human being, that's what I'm asking.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
sure.
So-
If that's what you need to allow me to move forward, sure.
Okay. So you're okay with doing the test?
Sure.
Okay.
If you need me to walk straight, though, I have to say maybe I can take these.
We'll get to that
shoes off.
portion in a second, okay?
Okay, that's the only thing I
But
ask.
do you feel comfortable standing still on one spot with just your shoes, or you want to take them off? That's up to you.
As long I'm just in one spot, yes.
Okay, you're fine with that? All right.
Yes.
Do you agree that this is a relatively flat area and this is a pretty level area? You're okay with the assessment?
I agree that these are relatively flat. They are platforms for my mom just gave me because they're too flat for her. But yes, even my shoes are relatively
So
flat.
what I'm going to need you to do, ma'am, is just
Yes.
put your feet together just like this.
Okay.
And I need you to put your hands down to your sides just like that. Alrighty. I'm going to need you to stare at the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
If this is based off my balance, I would rather take my shoes off, yes.
Okay, it's not based off your balance. You're just standing still, okay?
Okay.
Put your eyes in your eyes only, okay?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I'm doing anything with my body that I shouldn't be, then I'd rather take my shoes off.
What's that?
If there's anything with my body that I shouldn't be doing, I'd rather take my shoes off.
The only thing in your body that's moving is just your eyes right now.
Okay.
That's it. All right. So the next few tests we'll do after this, once I finish this one, if you want to take your shoes off, that's fine. It's up to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll finish this one first. The next thing I'm gonna have you do, if you want to take your shoes off for this, because there's gonna be a walking portion to this. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
The next thing I'm gonna have you do, ma'am, is with your left foot. I want you to imagine a line coming out of your foot from the bottom of it, and on that imaginary line, I want you to stand with your right foot on that line just like this, with your heels touching your toes. Okay. And I want you to have your hands down to your side, just like I'm doing now.
The whole time?
Yes, ma'am. And I want you to remain in this position until I tell you otherwise, okay?
Okay.
So get there now, please. Left foot in front of your right, just like that. Hands down to your sides. Yes, ma'am. So this is the walk and turn test, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps while counting out loud. Your legs are going to be straight. Your hands are going to be down to your sides, just like I asked you to
9,
do.
and then turn around and do 9 again?
I'll demonstrate for you. Yes, ma'am. With your hands down to your sides, okay? You're going to count each step out loud. On your 9th step, you're going to keep that lead foot planted, and you're going to take a series of small steps to turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back, verbalizing each step, okay? It's going to look just like this. For the demonstration, I'm going to take 3 steps. You'll be taking 9 steps, okay? They'll look like this. 1, 2, 3. On your 9th step, you're going to take small steps to turn around. 1,
Thank you.
2,
I thought it was like
3.
3 times
Can you get
longer.
back in the position that I told you to be in, please?
Yes. Well, I'm watching. That's.
Thank you. Do you have questions about the test?
Are you from Massachusetts?
I am. Any questions about the test?
No.
Okay, so hands down to your sides. You're going to be in this
Yours
position,
were
okay?
Okay.
My hands were down to the sides.
Okay.
All ready?
I didn't see that.
Okay. You may begin.
3. I'm doing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 times longer. Then you turn around again. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yes, suited. So maybe it was me that didn't explain it properly.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be taking a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps. Your heels
You
must
didn't
touch.
do.
I did 3 for demonstration purposes.
Okay, that's
You would do
okay.
9.
No, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
why I just said I thought it was 3 times.
Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll explain it one more
You
time.
didn't hear me say that?
Let me explain it to you. You did it for demonstration, 3 steps, you were supposed to take 9.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
so-
I did verbalize what I thought was. Oh wow, it wasn't
Pay
as
extra
much.
attention.
Okay, let's see.
Great.
I just
And
need
if I
your,
verbalize that, you guys could clarify.
I just need your full attention, okay? So
It's just-
one more time. I need you to have your right foot
I
in
got
front
it
of your
now,
left,
sir.
just like this.
I got it now. If you're not gonna do the full demonstration, then I got it.
Can you get into the stance that I put you in, please?
Yes.
That is part of the test. And your hands down to your sides, just like I'm doing. Okay. You will take 9 heel-to-toe steps. Your heels will touch your toes. You will count each step out loud. On your 9th step, you'll
I
take a series of small
apologize.
steps.
I really did not
Do you
understand.
need to see another demonstration?
No, 1,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. So the next one I'm gonna have you do, ma'am. This is fairly easy. I'm just gonna have you stand with your feet together, just like this, and your hands down to your sides. Feet together, just like I am. Yes, ma'am. Hands down to your sides. I need you to remain in this position until I tell you otherwise, okay? So don't move from this position, okay?
Yeah.
This next one is called the one-leg stand. With the foot of your choosing, your right or your left foot, you can have.
People might not be able to do this. Wow.
Well, you can voice it to me if you can't do it, and we'll make accommodations to it, okay?
Wow, you guys are. Wow, okay. Okay, keep
So-
going. Jesus.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So with the foot of your choosing, your right or your left foot, you're gonna have elevated about 6 inches off the ground, just like this, okay? Your foot's going to be parallel to the ground. Your
Luckily,
hands
I
are gonna
am in much capability as I am because that would be hard for a lot of people. You are very physically fit.
Is it hard
so
for you,
am I.
Miss Suda?
No, it is not, sir.
Okay, so is this your test, okay? So like I said, your
Is it
foot's-
not the same test that it is for others?
it's a standardized test. Everyone gets the same test. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is there some type of impairment for you not being able to do the
No,
test?
no.
We can do an
That
alternative.
is not what I'm saying.
Okay, so get back into the position until I finish instructing, okay? Alright, so hands down to your sides. Okay, so like I was saying, a foot of your choosing, either your right or your left foot, you're going to have elevated about 6 inches off the ground, okay? You will count out loud as such, 1001, 1002, 1003, until I tell you until I tell you to stop, okay? Your legs will be straight just like this, your foot will be parallel to the ground, approximate height of a Coke can, okay?
This is a standardized test.
This
for
is a
every
standardized
person.
test. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is. Okay. Do you need me to say the instructions again?
No, sir.
You're okay? All right. I'll let you know when to begin, all right? You can begin.
Let me get my balance first, please. Yes, I do think this would be hard for most people.
As instructed, hands down to
One.
your sides.
One,
You can stop. Okay. Let's do one more. I'm gonna have you do one more test, okay? Since you did admit to indulging in marijuana as well. All right. Is that something you want to submit to as well? It's optional.
I don't want to submit to you this. I feel like I'm okay to drive, and I hear what you're saying. I'd be very careful. You know, like, I don't know, you
You
know.
just stand in front of my vehicle. I'm gonna talk to my sergeant real quick, okay?
Can
You
I
want your
put my
shoes?
shoes on?
Yes, ma'am. You
Yes.
can put your shoes back on.
After the field sobriety tests, the officers discussed the suspicious signs, her unusual driving behavior, glossy eyes, and her admission that she had consumed alcohol and marijuana. At this point, the focus has fully shifted to whether she was driving under the influence.
Miss Suda, so put your hands behind your back for me, please, ma'am.
Oh my God.
You're being under arrest for DWI, okay?
Oh wow. No, please don't put my head in the dogs.
We'll figure it out.
Please, sir, please.
We'll figure out the
I
process.
don't even have my phone. What are you guys doing?
We'll get that shit. Go on. Go on.
Please don't do this to me. I need nothing better to do.
What's that?
Nothing better to do. Wow.
In the end, the woman was arrested for DWI. As she was placed in handcuffs, she panicked and repeatedly worried about the dogs inside her vehicle, bringing a seemingly simple traffic stop to a tense conclusion. If you found this content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to support us as we continue breaking down more body cam incidents.